Good morning from our last full day in South Africa. I am still at Ardmore, where yesterday we saw the extraordinary table parade that they made in collaboration with Philip. And today we're doing something different. We are going brocanting in Africa, and I'm looking forward to seeing what exciting things can be found in this part of the country. But before we go, I'm going to give you the promised tour of the garden. Faye's garden feels like something from a fairy tale. Here there are two Ardmore sculptures of gorgeous birds on the bird bath.
Those are rock pigeons because they live under the eaves and they nest in the dovecot.
Oh, wow.
And around them is just a sea of roses and zinnias.
Which you match.
Good.
It's camouflage, you see. If I stand very still, I might just disappear amongst the borders. These are the roses that are on the table inside. And I found myself staring at them during all of the meals that we've been having, barely able to concentrate on the food because of the beauty of these pink-tipped roses. These
Dahlias are
They're fantastic.
and
With
they
candy
seem to
cane.
mutate their colours. I don't know what happens in the winter when they hibernate. They come out in reds and they were yellows.
And you have a great zinnia here, the yellow one. I love that big yellow one.
It's an amazing
This one.
yellow, that, isn't it? It's like a real...
Yeah, there's an orange in it too.
Yeah, it's quite an acid yellow.
And it's quite cone-shaped.
Yeah, like a pine cone, you're right. It's like electric, hey?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, some water for you. Watch.
How can you not love that?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
To me, this feels like an English country garden. And I honestly didn't realise that it was possible to have a garden like this in South Africa. Because where my mother lives, it's subtropical. It would be impossible to grow these flowers there. It's a totally different sort of beauty by the coast. But here, not just something that looks a little bit like an English garden, but something that seems about 10 times more beautiful than one. And as you'd expect from the founder of Ardmore, there's a bold, powerful and clever use of colour throughout. The entire border at the back is a mix of deep purples and yellows. It's sumptuous. This rose is called South Africa. You can imagine how much I love that yellow rose. To me, it represents joy in a single flower. I think this is a colour combination that I want to bring back to a border at Lalande. The two colours work so well together. And then just cascading over the wall in front, there are these pinks and sage greens. Staying here is like waking up in paradise every single day. And just before we go out, I just want to show you one other flower. It's the hydrangea up here, which is the biggest hydrangea heads I've ever seen. So I'll just give you a hand for comparison. How crazy is that? Sumptuous is the only word for it. Philip's in heaven because he loves hydrangeas. And we barely have any at Lalande, and the ones we have certainly don't look like that. And this arch is all passion flowers, and you can actually see the passion fruit up at the top. They're just starting to ripen. It's laden with them. Pavlina would love to see all of the pots as well, because she is really great at arranging things in pots. I love the ones she's put into our kitchen. It's so pretty having this table here, so you have a double layer of pots. And everywhere you look, it's not just plants. There's art amongst it all. Philip and I were saying, this place is like the Garden of Eden, only with architecture and art. I didn't know that there was a way of improving on the Garden of Eden, but it turns out that adding architecture and art is a way of improving on it. Also, no sign of a serpent yet, but given as we're in South Africa, I suspect there may be a few hiding around.
So we're off to go and look at the shops in Howick.
Excellent.
Little bric-a-brac shop.
Oh, you must be so happy.
But we got to take Spidey.
Oh, no. Oh, how difficult.
Difficult. Come on, you little monkey. Come
Spidey is breaking our heart. She's 9 weeks old, and she's making Philip miss Galahad even more. Oh, she's the cutest creature on the entire planet. We're chilling out in the back of the car on the way. So it's little bric-a-brac shops, is it, that we're going to?
My mother would call them, and you will understand that, a bah shop.
A bus?
Bah. It means it's full of dirt. Old people. She doesn't like them.
Philip's excited about the shops. I'm just excited about buying. Go shopping together. Yes, we are. I love the name, Almost Antiques. What's the difference between antiques and vintage?
Well, antiques, you can only call something an antique if it's been more than 100 years, 100 years or more. And vintage is, I think, more used for something that is not of this time, but maybe like 50 years
Even
ago.
20 years ago. I think you got me vintage clothes.
Yeah,
Could even be
absolutely.
10
It's
years
something
old.
that's not new, but it's had a life
So
before.
over 100 years is antique.
Over 100 years. That's the cutoff.
Oh my goodness, it is a lovely shop. Philip's in heaven. He's already run in. I think he's searching for bargains.
I see you make it on your own. Still you carry what you know. You and I in the middle of town. Quiet strength in the great unknown. Hey, you and I in the middle of town. Two lost hearts in the great unknown. We are dancing, we are healing. Oh, we are singing, we are dancing. Come on and join us. Oh, hearts still healing. Yeah, we are singing, we are dancing. Just enjoy it. We are healing. All that we lost, that we're feeling. Come on and join us. Everybody dancing. We are healing. We are dancing. Oh, we are dancing. Oh, yeah. We are dancing.
Needlepoint.
Oh, yes, it looks like a mosaic or a
Looks
needlepoint.
like a Fabergé mosaic egg, you know?
That's sweet.
Yeah.
The parrot's glorious, isn't he? He's got a certain cheeky air. A little smile there. He's good.
This is a nice one.
Oh, I love cabbage
same
one.
one.
Love cabbage.
That's a good one.
Ours isn't that big.
No, it's a tiny bit smaller.
No, it's very
Why
nice.
don't you pick it up? What does it
doesn't
do?
say.
It just
No.
looks like a... what inside?
No, I don't think there's a mark.
I think it's
Very
really
nice.
It's a nice dark green. The budgie's cool.
The quick
Oh, that's
cooker
nice.
bowl.
It's a pudding bowl.
No pudding cloth required.
It's a steamed pudding.
Amazing.
This is clever. You still tie it up, but you don't use the...
Always come in here and
Goodness.
buy things.
I love this because at the last minute when making the Christmas pudding, I'm always looking for the cloth. I never have the blasted cloth. But can we carry that all the way back to Lalande? I've never known Philip to say no to that question.
Those are quite cute. Look at those.
They're adorable.
Oh.
The salt cellars.
Very pretty. Little shells.
Look, Angel.
You can stab something, I'm guessing meat or something.
Yes.
Then you push.
Oh, it comes off the end of the fork.
Shouldn't have to go. What elegant.
Very nice. Do you get inspiration from old
I do,
pieces?
and that's why I've got half those ones in the house.
Yes.
So that's where the inspiration comes.
I like oven to table dishes. Make life so much easier. You are collecting those all the
love
time.
those.
That's pretty too.
The micro. The
Oh, yes, the glass. I love the non-specificity of sweet wines. A little something sweet. Is that Herond?
Yes, it is. It's the Rothschild Berg
Looks like errant, yeah.
We're utterly confused about shrub. And so we've just asked, and apparently it's a sort of fruit cordial that you mix with alcohol. Quite a 17th century drink. Oh my goodness, I think that is just absolutely darling.
There's a lot of them.
Cherries. Yes.
There's also some bowls over there.
No. Oh, I love those. Oh gosh, look. Darling, it's for draining the cherries.
Right.
You see? Little colander.
Look at this one.
Philip, this goes with the other set.
Isn't that supposed to?
Yes, I absolutely in no way need another set, so I'm not allowing myself to be tempted, but I think it's charming. Yes. Oh, darling. Autumnal delight.
It's adorable.
So is actual squirrel on the edge?
So many ideas from
It isn't it great?
Squirrel and a nut. Make one.
It's a very, very large nut for that squirrel. This is Booth's old willow. My aunt collects this. She has a lot of it in her kitchen. And Michael Patrick also collects this set. I like this Dalton jug. It's just a nice shape. Lovely and wide.
Oh my goodness.
What have you spotted?
Oh, my grandparents had 2 or 4 of these. They had
Really?
lots of different Royal Albert ones, and then the only ones they had 4 or 6 of, I can't remember.
And they had these date ones, didn't
Yes.
they? They had the ones with the months
They didn't
on.
have all of them, but they had their birth months and then a few others.
If we lived here, Philip would be here every single week. What a beautiful night.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Fuchsias.
Must be like bleeding hearts, maybe.
That's suddenly hand painted.
I love these little cake stands, and this green is so wonderful. I just think that any biscuits are elevated by putting them on one of those. Love bunnykins.
They eat out of bunnykins. I like the
Yeah.
clock. Did you like the clock?
That brings back horrendous memories of learning how to tell the time. I did not pick that up quickly.
I think it's rather sweet.
So many lovely things everywhere.
It's a lovely teapot, this. There's a pin just there. I think you take that out. Do you? Oh my goodness, you can then just tip it. I've never seen that. And it keeps it warm underneath.
We've got one at home.
No, but you take it off. It doesn't tip like
It
this.
tips like that.
We haven't got one at
We
home.
have got one at home. It doesn't work like this with the pin, but it's similar.
Okay, you have to show me
It's
that one. Get
only
home.
for
How do I
boiling
not
water.
know?
It's not for making.
Yes, and you refill the pot.
Exactly. It's what
I love it.
Ask for the stand with 2 pins, and you can just do that.
Okay, you have to show me because I can't believe I don't know about that.
Yes, you took this.
Isn't it wonderful?
You got to pause.
Yes, we saw.
We just found the little
Back.
pin just there.
And then you keep that pin in, and then you just tip it forward.
But what I like is that basket weave finish. This is amazing. How does it work? I've never seen a nutmeg grinder like it. It's
Lifts up, so you can put
yeah.
the nutmeg in
Okay.
there.
Oh, I see, and then it'll
Clamps
hold
it down,
it down.
and then you can just.
I've never
My
seen that.
grandson will love that.
Oh yes. So you're taking that to grate nutmeg with your grandson.
And that's going to be for my grandson. I'm going to make some Easter bunny jelly.
Do you know, I wouldn't have noticed that it was a bunny. It's only when you look inside you can see it's a Liz. Oh, that's going to be great.
So, and then that's what's to
How could you not?
That's a very good
That's
bargain.
such a beautiful one. This is what Philip and I have found. So Philip has gone crazy for the fork.
Yes.
Obviously, you've just been struggling your whole life getting something off the end of a
So
fork.
elegant.
Your struggles are over.
In the bum.
And I have genuinely been struggling every time I need to make a pudding because I can't find the blasted cloth, mainly because we genuinely don't have it. So this is it. No pudding cloth required. That is coming home. It's all been a bit too much for Spidey. She's resting from the exhaustion of browsing. We've come to visit a community centre in Howick that Ardmore helped to support. And you can see it's in the prettiest Victorian building.
So this is Angels Care Day Centre, and we run the arts program. And now we're raising money for this centre so the community children can come here after their creche, because parents are working, and then they don't have to go home to nobody.
Yes, they have a
So
safe
they-
place.
They have a safe place. They get lunch, and it's fabulous.
It's protected.
Wonderful that you're
This is
doing
a
that.
little coffee area where people can come and have coffee.
Hello.
Good, thanks. So we're going to have some coffee just now. Another friend of mine, Debbie Blake, has moved her little fashion business into here to earn money for the centre for the good cause. So
How
she's
wonderful.
got-
Love these dungarees.
So nice.
Yeah.
Well, huh?
Really
And
nice.
there's another Ardmore cushion to say that we are in support. 5% of all Ardmore sales comes to the arts program. So it's called ACF, Ardmore's ACF Fund. And the artists give back. They give back of their time, and we run clay workshops. And we're going to do one with Strauss Auctioneers in Johannesburg as well this year with a lovely dinner. And we put down a tablecloth, and people then pay to come for the dinner. And then we get sponsored wine and we get sponsored dinner, and then that money goes towards it as well. So it's just, we feel very
I know
strongly
you've
about
always
supporting.
given a lot back to this
And our
community.
our artist children come to the school.
Learners after school, they come here to play and also outside, and they also have lessons like computer lessons. They can play soccer outside. There's also a nice jungle gym outside, and yeah, all these paintings, all of them.
House. It's a safe place where creativity shines. Angels Care's values, what are they? Integrity, courage, compassion, faith, respect, partnerships, impact, discipline, accountability, and diversity.
Yes.
I love that. I must put a
It is. That's beautiful.
Next door is a coffee shop, so all the profits that we make, they come from this side. And also,
in many ways.
yes, even our slogan is written, drink coffee for a change for care. Angels Care.
It's a beautiful place and it feels like such a happy place. Look at that tree house. I mean, never mind the house. Look at the tree! That was crying out to be made into a tree house. And the whole garden around it has been planned specifically to be full of different textures, to interest the children, to draw them in. You can see here it says touch. Oh, and I love these. And they feel like little rabbit's ears. This is gorgeous. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've got an almond croissant as well. Oh, this looks good.
That's great.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is better than the almond croissants in France. And that is saying something. Thank you for showing us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm working off that croissant with a brisk stroll now, because apparently down here, there's a waterfall, Howick Falls. So Philip and I are going to go and explore it.
Howard Falls?
Howick.
Yeah, I got that.
Howick Falls, oh Philip, they're getting worse. I was expecting a little waterfall. That is quite a lot more spectacular than I thought it was going to be. And also just the whole area around us. South Africa is just the most beautiful country. If any of you have the opportunity to visit South Africa in future, I cannot recommend it enough. And I know a lot of people in my comments have been saying, are you safe in South Africa? It's not safe enough for your family to live there. And I just want to tell you a little story about that, which is that we always get worried about the dangers of other countries. So, for example, I was at the dentist here recently, and the dentist said to me, how is it living in France? Because we've heard it's just so dangerous there. I'm thinking, Crozon-sur-Vavre is incredibly safe. And I said to him, but you know, Americans are contacting me saying that they're worried that I'm here because it's so dangerous. And he looked absolutely astonished. He was, what, South Africa? He couldn't get his head around it. And I think that we always hear about the dangers in other people's countries, dangers that are definitely there in all of those countries, but it depends where you go.
It's perspective.
It's perspective, yeah. My mother's village had a crime rate last year of 0%, which they were all celebrating. They're really happy about. Crozon-sur-Vavre is also one of the safest parts of France. Where my mother lives in England, Framlingham is one of the safest parts of the country. But of course, if you go to inner cities in any of those countries, and certainly Johannesburg can be very dangerous, and there are problems in South Africa, but there are problems in the US, and there are problems in Europe too. So if you choose where you go carefully, you can enjoy all of the world, and South Africa has so much to offer. We've come to a restaurant and shop called Fable, and again I find myself speechless in front of another garden which is filled with cosmos, one of Mummy's favourite flowers. And Faye was just telling us that apparently cosmos, which you see growing wild throughout South Africa, it grows on the side of the road in just huge quantities, and apparently it came to the country in the horse feed that was brought in from abroad, and now it just grows wild everywhere. We have cosmos at Lalande, but I mean, this is taller than me. I've never seen it like this in France. This is a beautiful area of Africa, but what's incredible about South Africa, which is also true of the US and of France, is that each part of the country is so different from the others. I mean, in France, you can go skiing in the mountains, you can go to the beach, you have wonderful fields in between, you have areas of lakes, stunning rivers. Each part is so different from the others. And in South Africa, it's taken to even more extremes. Not only mountains and beaches and fields, but safaris and deserts. Each part of the country you visit is completely unique. Philip is in heaven. I think there is no happier place for him than chatting to Faye about designs and plates, getting inspiration from the gardens, and with a puppy by his side. He is very much in his happy place. Well, we have a reminder of the chapel here because these are wild St. Joseph lilies just growing on the side of the road. Can you imagine? Even in the wilderness, the whole Garden of Eden theme is continuing here. Oh, and there's the Nguni cattle.
Yeah.
We talked about the Nguni cattle the other day because we saw a beaded version of one. It was very cool, a sculpture. And here they are, the Nguni. Such gorgeous coats they have.
I got all three colours. You got white.
Yes, yeah, all mixed together like that one. We've come to a place called Rawdon's for dinner. We've all got changed because the weather changed so much today. It's quite chilly now. It's at 14 degrees centigrade. So compared to the 30 degrees and incredible humidity we've been used to at the beach house, frankly, it's a blessed relief. This place feels so British. How wonderful.
Oh, it's really like an old British cottage with a little English country.
Oh, it's lovely.
And then with all the trout fishing.
I love this. Look, little niche. You can play chess here. All right, it's official. We've walked into heaven. There's fires everywhere. It's so warm and snug and comforting. Oh, look at this one. Love that. Bon appetit. This is truly British, isn't it?
Good.
Pie and chips.
Food.
Yeah. And I haven't had this in a really long time. Dinner was delicious, but as soon as I got home, I started researching my pudding basin. I am ridiculously excited about this. It turns out that it won a gold medal as a great invention in 1911, and it says that it cooks the contents quickly from centre to circumference because, of course, there's that hole, which means that it cooks in the middle as well. And it's not just for puddings, it is also for stews. Excellent for stews of all kinds. Meat can be kept hot for hours without overcooking or getting dry. I'm going to try it as soon as I get home, but what I loved is on the inside of the lid, it tells you the other things that they sell. It's a little advert for them. Patent fly-proof milk jug saves child life because the flies can't get in.
Thoroughly hygienic.
But the best thing is, you don't need the instruction manual because obviously that would have been lost anyway from 1911. All of the instructions are on it. For a light pudding, do not fill above this line. Make sure that the water line in the saucepan is below that level. That's just fantastic. I don't need anything. It shows me exactly where to put the string. I know how to knot it. I have everything I need except for a saucepan. So as soon as we get home, I'm going to try this. I'm not sure about a stew or a pudding. I think a pudding would be more fun. And we're flying via the UK, so we'll be able to get some suet. And that means I'll have everything I need. And on that note, tonight, I won't just be dreaming of table parades, I will be dreaming of puddings. And maybe the odd stew, except I've eaten too much to dream about that right now.
I could go for a stew.
I know you could. Nothing could ever stop you. Night night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow when we'll be heading off to England.